Morning arrives quietly across Santorini, yet it is the evening that reveals the island's true soul. As the sun begins its slow descent across the Aegean Sea, whitewashed villages perched high above the volcanic cliffs awaken in an entirely different way. Narrow stone pathways glow beneath warm golden light. Blue domed chapels catch the final rays of the Mediterranean sun. Every terrace overlooking the caldera becomes a front-row seat to one of the world's most extraordinary sunsets. Imagine ending your evening here. For a moment, time seems to slow. High above the sea, a private infinity pool waits quietly at the edge of the cliffs. The water rests perfectly still. The horizon stretches endlessly before you. Between them, the boundary almost disappears. This is where perspective changes. Built seamlessly into the cliffs of Aegean, the villa feels less like architecture and more like part of the island itself. Smooth white stone reflects the fading sunlight, while handcrafted wooden doors, flowing linen curtains, natural limestone, and warm organic textures celebrate the simplicity that has defined Santorini for generations. Nothing competes with the view. Everything has been designed to frame it. Floor-to-ceiling glass doors open effortlessly onto a spacious terrace where the infinity pool appears to pour directly into the Aegean below. Gentle ripples catch the changing light, mirroring a sky that slowly shifts from brilliant blue to warm shades of amber and gold. Every passing minute creates a new masterpiece. The evening breeze carries the unmistakable fragrance of salt, blooming bougainvillea, and wild Mediterranean herbs drifting gently through nearby courtyards. The island moves at its own pace. There are no towering skylines, no crowded highways, only quiet pathways winding through centuries-old villages where every turn reveals another unforgettable view. Luxury is rarely loud. Here it is found in harmony. Comfortable loungers rest beside the pool beneath flowing white canopies that sway gently in the breeze. A chilled glass sparkles beneath the afternoon sun, while the distant sound of waves rises softly from the cliffs far below. Nothing asks for your attention. The island quietly earns it. The caldera itself tells a remarkable story. Thousands of years ago, volcanic forces shaped these dramatic cliffs, creating one of the most recognizable coastlines on Earth. Today, those same cliffs cradle elegant villas, intimate boutique hotels, and peaceful terraces that appear suspended between sea and sky. Nature remains the architect. Everything else simply follows its lead. Far below, sailboats drift gracefully across deep sapphire water. White sails catch the afternoon breeze, leaving delicate trails behind them before disappearing toward the horizon. Watching them, it becomes difficult to remember what day it is. The villa embraces that same philosophy. Rounded walls soften every space. Natural stone floors remain cool beneath bare feet. Handcrafted ceramics, woven linens, and locally inspired artwork celebrate the island's heritage without ever distracting from the landscape beyond. True luxury is having the freedom to pause. Inside, the living area remains bright, open, and effortlessly connected to the outdoors. Every piece of furniture has been carefully positioned, so the sea remains the true centerpiece from every angle. Even indoors, you never lose sight of the horizon. As another hour quietly passes, the infinity pool begins its own transformation. The water reflects soft shades of gold, then amber, then coral. Hints of pink begin appearing across the surface before slowly blending into lavender and violet. No sunset is ever exactly the same. Perhaps that is why travelers have returned to Santorini for generations. Not because the sunset is dramatic, but because it reminds us to slow down long enough to notice its quiet beauty. Nearby, an elegantly prepared table awaits the evening. Fresh Mediterranean flavors celebrate simplicity at its finest. Sun-ripened tomatoes, creamy local cheeses, warm artisan bread, fragrant olive oil, fresh herbs gathered from nearby gardens, perfectly grilled seafood. The aroma blends effortlessly with the fresh sea air, reminding you that here, dinner is never only about the food. It is about where you are. It is about who you are with. It is about the moment itself. Some places are designed to impress. Others are designed to be remembered. Far below, Gentle waves continue meeting the volcanic shoreline. The sound rises softly through the caldera, carried upward by the evening breeze until it becomes part of the island's quiet rhythm. Occasionally, church bells echo across neighboring villages. Their familiar tones drift gently through the air before fading once again into peaceful silence. There is no reason to leave the terrace. Every passing minute reveals another masterpiece. Golden light slowly deepens into coral. Coral softens into shades of rose and violet. The sea responds to every change, reflecting the sky with remarkable clarity. The infinity pool becomes part of the performance itself. Floating quietly in warm water while overlooking the caldera creates the extraordinary feeling that villa, sea, and sky have become one continuous landscape. This is where perspective changes. Santorini has always understood something timeless. Nature deserves to remain the centerpiece. Everything else exists simply to frame its beauty. As another hour quietly passes, the narrow streets of Oahe begin revealing another side of the island. Small galleries display handcrafted ceramics inspired by the sea. Family-owned cafes welcome evening guests with warm pastries, rich Greek coffee, and conversations that linger long after sunset. Stone pathways wind toward hidden terraces where photographers patiently wait for the final glow of daylight. Every corner tells another story. Every doorway invites curiosity. Every whitewashed wall reflects generations of history. Imagine ending every evening here, watching the island gradually exchange daylight for candlelight. As twilight settles across the cliffs, tiny lights begin appearing throughout the village. White buildings glow warmly against the dark, volcanic landscape. Blue-domed chapels stand proudly beneath the first evening stars. Restaurants illuminate their terraces with flickering lanterns overlooking the sea. From the infinity pool, Oahe resembles a constellation resting gently above the Aegean. The atmosphere remains wonderfully calm. Conversations become quieter. The breeze grows cooler. The final edge of the sun slowly disappears beneath the horizon. For a moment, time seems to slow. Orange becomes crimson. Crimson softens into lavender. Lavender fades into deep sapphire blue. Then, almost without notice, the first stars begin filling the Mediterranean sky. The infinity pool now reflects both the lights of Oahe and the heavens above, creating a mirror that feels almost endless. You begin noticing the smallest details. The gentle flicker of candlelight dancing across white stone. The distant sound of laughter carried on the breeze. The quiet rhythm of waves meeting the cliffs below. Moments that might have passed unnoticed elsewhere suddenly become unforgettable. Luxury is rarely loud. Sometimes it is found in a view that asks nothing of you. Sometimes it is the warmth of the evening air against your skin. Sometimes it is sharing complete silence with someone while watching the horizon. True luxury is having the freedom to pause. Nearby, an inviting outdoor lounge welcomes guests long after sunset. Soft lanterns cast a warm glow across natural stone walls. Plush seating surrounds a small fire feature that gently warms the cool evening air. No screens. No notifications. No schedule waiting for tomorrow. Only another conversation. Another quiet reflection. Another glance toward the sea. Eventually, the caldera becomes a graceful silhouette stretching across the horizon. Fishing boats display tiny lights far below. The village glows softly behind the villa. The infinity pool reflects the moon overhead. Everything settles into remarkable balance. Tomorrow morning, Santorini will awaken beneath brilliant Mediterranean sunshine once again. But tonight belongs entirely to the evening, to gentle sea breezes, to peaceful reflections, to quiet conversations, to moments that ask only to be appreciated. Some journeys are remembered for the places we visit. The finest journeys are remembered for the way they make us feel. Santorini has a remarkable way of becoming both. If this peaceful evening above the Aegean Sea brought a little calm to your day, we invite you to join us again as we explore remarkable destinations where timeless beauty, breathtaking views, and quiet luxury come together in unforgettable ways. Until next time, Thank you for spending your evening with us above the cliffs of Santorini, where every sunset becomes a gentle reminder that life's greatest luxuries are often found in the moments we choose to slow down and simply watch the light change. Some places are designed to impress. Others are designed to be remembered.